I am wrapped in my blanket because my stupid milk catcher thing had leaked on me and spilled milk on my robe. A friend of mine said that she appreciated my realness, so here it goes. It was the best vlog in the universe, except for the ones that were better. This is hard on me. It's hard to not know what battles to pick. To just constantly be surrounded by scraps of paper because my kids just love to cut out every single picture that they draw. It's so hard to manage expectations, to know what to hope for. It's like as soon as I hope for something like a room that doesn't make me want to rip my eyeballs out, if I want that too much, that want is going to just make me sad and bitter. You know, like the hope to have an easy bedtime where the kids just put their jammies on and we just brush their teeth and we just read them a story and they just go to bed. I just want to eat candy. Just stuff my face with lösgodis. It's a Swedish thing where you loose candy and you get a little scoop and you just fill up your bag with a bunch of different kinds. But it costs too much. 6 years old is a very, very rough age, and also so is 36, it turns out. There have been days in this past week that I have done a really good job at managing my expectations, taking things as they come, because I know so many things in life are a choice, and you have to choose them. You have to be okay with them. Like how not everybody can breastfeed because if they're just gonna get angry and exhausted about their baby needing them all the time, it's not gonna work. I just have to accept, and I have accepted that when he's sad and hungry, I'm the only one that can sustain him, and I'm not fighting that. I'm not resenting that. But this living room, man, I spend so much time. So much time to try to make sure that I'm not going to throw away any tiny Legos or any tiny scrap of paper that is actually important to them. It's so much sorting. And I'm still sore. I am a month out from my C-section and 3 weeks out from the follow-up surgery to fix the sutures that ruptured. Like, it's not nothing to get down on the floor. I apologize if this is coming across as too whiny, but I'm being real with you because a friend of mine said that she appreciated my realness, so here it goes. Hi, kitties. Are you frozen? This is weird. Hi, Stellan. I love you. To be honest, the simple needs of a newborn is very refreshing. And of course, I mean, he's stinking cute, like the most perfect little baby ever. I remember when my girls were tiny and people would say, "Enjoy every minute, it goes by so fast," and I would get so angry at that. Like, not fast enough. But this time around, I understand that a little more. A lot more. I understand it a lot more. Especially since this time is just so much nicer than the big strong wills and the stress and the mess and I get it more. And I feel like I'm better able to enjoy a lot more of this time around. So, I'm glad for that. And Morton's got a job for the next 2 months. So steady income from him, not just, school loans that eventually have to be paid back. Not to the horrifying degree that it is in the States, where people are in debt until their great-grandkids are grandparents. But it's a reasonable amount that people have to pay back for their school loans here. And I'm so glad that I've still got my editing, that I can help out and I can do this thing that I can fit in around him sleeping, or sometimes even edit with him sleeping on me. I actually haven't had to do that yet, but I'm doing a little bit of it right now. I needed to talk, and I was like, okay, let's vlog. Vlogging helps me to feel less alone. The other kind of scary, challenging thing is that with Morton being at work, I have to walk to school to pick the girls up with the baby. And just yesterday was my first day of doing this. This was me being super relieved that he was sleeping so that I could edit in peace. Oh, that was so great. It was a really good morning. It's the longest walk I've had since these surgeries, but it went okay. I was stronger than I thought. Well, I didn't try to build it up too much in my head. I just was like, this is what I've got to do. This is what I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I did it. And he was fine most of the way. He just started screaming when we were really close to home, and I ducked into the secondhand shop, the Cat Hemmet, and I was like, I need a chair. And they were so lovely and helped me, and it was so nice to see other humans and just have someone to pass the baby to and go to the bathroom. And babies make weird faces when they're nursing. He's like, Morton the Swede is currently playing a role-playing game where he is a werewolf pack leader. I can't remember the name, but it's the werewolf version of D&D, and I'm sure the people into the werewolf thing would be very offended that I would say that when it's clearly the better game. But I'm gonna go try to give him a baby. Yeah. It's called Werewolf the Apocalypse. Back and at Halloween, I made a Facebook post about candy corn, lamenting how you can't get it here in Sweden. Let me see if it was funny enough to be worth sharing. To all the people who hate candy corn, please mail it to me. We don't get it in Sweden, and I'd love to relieve you of your burdens. I'm here for you. You don't have to go through this month knowing this stuff exists in people's homes. Steal it from them and send it to me. I have definitely thought this post through. And it really warmed my heart that people offered to send it to me. And I was like, well, it is quite expensive to send stuff to Sweden. But a few came through. Such a lovely surprise. No, I don't remember what the point of this was. Guess who's still starving? This kid. I think the point is just how good it feels to know that people care, and sugar makes everything better. That's definitely the moral of the story. Here's my milk drunk baby. Hey, Stella. Oh, man.
This is pretty much the
Best
video ever made.